Hey guys, welcome to wine time number, I believe it is 8 or 9. But before I get to my wine today, I want to do a shout out to a wine that I drank last week. This is a, you can see it, Brancott Estates Pinot Noir in the Marlborough region of New Zealand, 2009. I'll go ahead and read the back for you. The exceptional nature of New Zealand wine was first recognized internationally after we planted vines at Brancott Vineyard. Brancott Estate is named in honor of this original Marlborough vineyard. This wine is sourced from a range of Marlborough vineyards and presents silky, smooth tannins and an abundance of ripe cherry and red berry fruit flavors. I should say this is a, if you can see it, but it's a Pinot Noir. And it was actually interesting because if you go geographically, definitely New Zealand is known more for their white wines, specifically Sauvignon Blancs, to some degree Chardonnays. And Australia, its neighbor across the sea, is more known for its reds. Okay, it's more known for its reds, specifically like its Shiraz and Caberets and stuff like that. So to get a Pinot Noir from New Zealand, I thought was going to be a little bit different. It was definitely not as full-bodied as like a Shiraz. Definitely more light in texture. It was almost like drinking, it was more watery. Now that's not an insult, but it's just very, a lot lighter in color than your typical red wine you would drink. And to be perfectly honest, I'm not sure they'd even stock this on the shelf if it wasn't right next to the Sauvignon from the same vineyard. So I took a risk. I thought it was good. Definitely recommended. The tannins were like really, really low, which I would recommend. There was like no bitterness at all. But yeah, just kind of like light and velvety on the tongue. So anyway, let's move on to our next wine. That's from, this past one is from the Marlborough region of New Zealand. Just if you didn't get it the first time. Yeah. There we go. Where's the, I'm looking for a little map here. There you go. New Zealand. Alright, so the wine we're going to be trying today, and I've actually already drank the majority of it, not today, but yesterday, is Pueblo Sol, which is a wine I found from Uruguay. Read the back and the front of this one. Pueblo Sol 2009. Tannat, I think that's the name of the grape, specifically in this region. Close to the sea, or maybe that's the, I think it might be the place actually. Close to the sea with the adorning presence of the sun, our grapes are grown to offer the people the fruits of the earth, turned to art by man. Product of Uruguay. Now, this is sort of a wine that, I know that Uruguay has a pretty big wine growing region, but in comparison, or in the United States and what's available in the United States, it's certainly overshadowed by both Chilean and Argentinian wine, which tend to be the dominant South American wine. So let's go ahead and read the back. From the best Uruguayan soils, PDS is born a range of single variety noble wines. Tannat PDS, so it is the grape, the type of grape. Tannat, Tannat PDS is the varietal from Uruguay in all its splendor, intense ruby color, and full-bodied. I guess that's the main thing. Produced in Canelones, Uruguay. Alright, so I'll quit rambling and go ahead and drink it. As you can see here, it's got a deep ruby color. Let's see how it smells. Really, my nose is kind of stuffed up today, so let's go ahead and try it. I'm going to have to kind of like sit up a little bit for this, but get the camera in the right spot. Yeah, definitely a little more dry. As I said, I've tried this before, so I'm just kind of faking, thinking about what it tastes like. Very interesting. It's definitely big up front. A little bit bitter on the end, but maybe not in the way that like a tannin would produce, but just in sort of a almost dry way. It doesn't really leave the tongue dry, but more so than most. Maybe not like to a Shiraz level, but definitely more than like a Pinot Gris or something like that. So anyway, this cost me about $10. I would recommend it. Wine of Uruguay. Let's get that bottle out here. I think it's Pueblo. Yes. Pueblo Sol Winery. From Uruguay. Alright guys, see you later. Oh, maybe. Alright. I'm going to have to hit it with my other hand because my two hands are full. So, bye you guys. I hope I get some... I got my first subscriber this week, so congratulations. That's the first of many, hopefully. And I'll see you around. See you guys around.